G'day YouTube, welcome back to my channel Bonsai Works. Today I'm at the Canberra, I should say the National Bonsai Convention here in Canberra. Called Future Directions. There's a conference on with Michael Hagedorn and Jennifer Price, and at the moment there is also an exhibition, and let's go and have a look and I'll take you through a walkthrough. This is like the foyer area where there's some trees on display before you go in. This is some of the trees on display. This is a very nice native, very tall tree, quite a large tree, a jelly bush called jelly bush. Very nice display actually, beautifully displayed. I'll just back it up for you. Also in the foyer there's some other lovely trees. I'll walk over here so you can see how everything looks. This is our Banksia, Coast Banksia, very large, very nice tree. Nicely styled, really nice pot, nice base. Pretty cool tree, very nice. And one over this side, which is quite a stunning tree. Very large. This is actually really quite large. I'll get the exact name. Candlebark, eucalyptus, of course. And I have to really back up to see it. It's a pretty decent size, probably 1.5 meters tall. Show you the beautiful trunk and the peeling bark that I've left on the top there, and how it flows out into a natural tree. So we'll go through a full walkthrough. This is the event area which I'll walk through. I'll show you a bit later, but I'll go show you the exhibition now. Alright, we'll try and get to the exhibition area. There's lots of people here today. A very busy time. Let's see what we can do in terms of video. Let's have a look over here. Alright, so we'll see how we go with the filming. This is a white kunzia, very, very popular tree, very nice tree. Looks like a beautifully collected piece of material. Very natural, nature-driven, gorgeous tree. Very, very, very artistic tree. Lovely tree. Just moving on to a Ovens wattle. Very big tree. There are lots of big trees here today. So we'll see how we go. I've just got to navigate all the people. Of course, what's a Canberra exhibition without a Japanese maple in colour? I'll come in and show you the base and the beautiful trunk. Let me back up so you can see how good that is. Very large trees, which is really nice to see. Honey myrtle, lovely tree. Well done. Well, the natives here are actually pretty stunning, you know. Actually quite good trees. I'll come in nice and close. Very nice, naturally styled. I like how the movement is in the Australian native species and how these trees grow naturally. It looks pretty cool. This is a Japanese box I'm coming up to. Lovely box. I'm going to zoom out because they're actually quite large, these trees. So, Japanese box. A blues juniper, they call this. Very tall tree. And a nice hawthorn here. Well, lost all the sleeves already. I'll show you the beautiful detail. Really good exhibition so far. Well picked out trees. Of course, the European hornbeam. The leaves go brown and just hang on to the tree. It's typical of that species. What's this? An Atlas cedar, if you like cedars. It's a quite nice cedar. Multi-trunk. Probably a good thing with this tree especially is the movement of the trunks. They're actually really nicely in unison actually. Very nice. Very nice. So, Atlas cedar. Now we move on to another section, golden Chinese elm. I believe there's like 100 trees in the exhibition. Japanese barberry. I love these. The leaves go nice and red. The mirror plant, Coprosma. Very nice display on a tall stand. Chinese corkbark elm. Of course, trident maple. What would an exhibition be without trident maple? Root over rock. The juniper here. Moving on to a Coast Banksia with some nice carved out with the blackness inside. Looks like it's been through a bushfire and black in the trunk. Port Jackson fig. Fig in Canberra, pretty cool. Very hard to get figs growing in Canberra due to the cold. And I think this is a display of some sort. The juniper. Let's move on to another tree, a bottle brush. I don't know what this is. I can't even pronounce it. Bois de Chanelis. Maybe a French name. Scots pine. Let's back up a little. Myrtle beech. Jack pine. I think this is displayed as a 3-2 tree with a gorgeous little Japanese maple on the side. Really nice. Hinoki cypress. Kunzia. A gorgeous Shohin display. I'll try and back up to get it all in without getting the person in the shot. Beautiful. Nice little displayed natives in a Shohin stand, which you don't find very often. And that's actually, that should be the 5-point display, 3-point display, I think they call it. Very nice. Atlas cedar, literati style. Oh, nice trident maple. Japanese black cork bark. Snow gum. This is pretty cool. Just for the trunk. The foliage looks like very cloudy foliage. It's gorgeous. And we've got a Chinese elm with a display of figurines and so on, which looks quite good too. And looking pretty good. Let's swing around the corner and see what else we've got here. There's lots of trees. This thing's going to go for a while. This video. We got a firethorn Cotoneaster. Pretty cool display with the lava mountain volcanic eruption with those few there. Tea tree. European olive. Another tea tree. Japanese black pine. Casuarina. Ala Casuarina. Black she oak. Silver Banksia. Grevillea. Chinese elm. Another Shohin 3-point display. Some really nice trees in here. Firethorn. Looks like a non-flowering azalea. An ivy. Pomegranate and a little shimpaku to top it off. With an absolutely stunning prunus here. I believe. Let me just check the title. No, silver birch. There's a plum. Myrtle beech. Silver birch. Callistemum. Crabapple just starting to fruit. Japanese black pine with yeah, this is another very large fig. Lovely, nice fig, big fig. Oh, is it a fig? No, sorry, blueberry ash. My tolu, sorry. Apologies for that. Thought so, because figs don't really do the colouring. Now, if you can actually download a copy of the catalogue via QR code, which would help. But that's a lovely blueberry ash. Okay, swing around here. Saw Banksia. Lots of trees, as I said. There's so many trees in this exhibition. This is a crepe myrtle, of course. This is a very nice tree. It's a narrow-leafed black peppermint. Narrow leaf, big black pepper. Looks so nice. Beautiful movement. Gorgeous tree. Swamp cypress over here, which is look quite stunning. Just got to maneuver around the people.
And how many active?
Wow.
Yes, it is the same.
Gorgeous. Big swamp cypress.
Well, there used to be two, but there's only one there.
Moving on to a trident maple. Oh, huge tree. This proportion, oh, sorry. Well, knock into people. This is a really beastie trident maple rid of rock. Wow, would have loved this one. Nice tree. There's just this branch that looks out of place here. Temple juniper, they call it. Oh, the Manchurian pear with the beautiful red foliage at this time of year. The black she oak, another Casuarina. No, is it Casuarina? I like Casuarina. This is really gorgeous bark. Look at the bark flaked. Gorgeous tree. Sorry. We've got a Japanese camellia. Got a Japanese maple group. This is quite a nice group actually. Beautiful trunks. I don't know about the deer, but lovely tree. Lovely group. To show you quickly the trees over there. Quite nice group. We've got a ginkgo here. And we got a Queensland small leaf fig, which is absolute monstrous under here. Very good display. All right, moving on to the next section of the thing. This is quite interesting. This is a corkbark oak, and they've displayed it on a Penfolds corkbark boxes. Quite cool. And this is the best feature: is the cork oak. Gorgeous. Small leafed elm. Very nice. I'll come back to that. Native display of eucalyptus, spotted gum. Very gorgeous. Whoa. And this is just down my alley. Stunning Japanese maple. Absolutely stunning tree. Wow. I'm very impressed. This base, very impressive. Starting to get the white bark. Looking through up the tree. Pretty amazing. Geez, excellent exhibition this year. European hornbeam. Okay, I don't know if I can get this in, but white cypress pine. Very tall tree. I'm still in love with that maple over there. Let's see if we can get through all these people. Oh, I've had to come down the other aisle, too many people. Hinoki cypress, this one. This is pretty cool. I've got a pretty sure this is a English elm, if you can see it. Against the grey, it's a bit hard. And azalea is sotomine, so it doesn't flower. Grevillea. So this is a nice Shohin display of multiple trees. Japanese maple, an olive, probably a sotomine azalea, and a Buxus harlandii. The little, probably black or mugo, hard to say, up there. Gorgeous little Shinpaku on a lovely stand. What is that? I don't even know what that little one is. It's a gorgeous little mini display. Virginian creeper, Japanese perilous, some bamboo. Oh, this would have been stunning, but it's starting to lose its leaves. Oh, it's starting to lose its leaves, but look at this Japanese maple. I'll just show you the trunk, probably more interesting than the foliage. Lovely trunks. Those trunks. Gorgeous. Love it. You see where I get my Joy Coastal Tea Tree, Himalayan Juniper, very healthy on a rock. Just want to pick up these trees that I missed last time. Wow, that's an ivy. Got another beautiful peppermint, willow leaf peppermint, Chinese quince, star jasmine, and Japanese red pine. Very interesting three-trunk group here, but that front trunk hides the trees. I think that's... You can see the trunks this angle, so I'm not sure. Is this the right way to look at it? Blocks, that first trunk blocks the second behind it. Interesting. Nice three trunk though. Alright, let's go into others. On to the last line of trees here. So Bergian Kunzia, for anyone. Kunzias grow with multiple trunks. A red box. A saw Banksia with this beautiful trunk. Moving on to the English elm, which is absolutely stunning. English elm with that much ramification. Wow. Beautiful English elm. It's okay. Now I've got a tail Breccia, so is it? This is a paperbark. Luca, of course. Another Kunzia. Got a rosemary, if everyone is interested in herbs, growing herbs as bonsai. Cataniesta. Blue wattle. English elm. Love this accent plant. Some other stuff here is a flaky bark tea tree. Then we've got more Shohin and a woolly pine. I'm just coming back to one tree that I missed. So this is how the overall display is. Quite big, quite large. So I just missed this blue atlas cedar to finish off the overall exhibition. Let's go and have a look at some key trees that I think are quite amazing and try and pick the best tree in the show for me. Now they've got a whole section just on pots, so really gorgeous trees, all Japanese antiques I think. Really old antique pots. Wow, look at that. Beautiful stones and rocks. I think this kunzia is quite special. Definitely gets a very, very high on my list of beautiful trees. So white kunzia, a very honourable mention. Could be a possibility for a first place in my eye. I think this honey myrtle is absolutely glorious too. So I don't have natives in my collection, but I really appreciate them. And definitely appreciate when they're styled in this kind of style. Very natural Australian style. Like it's actually, this is how they grow. You see them in nature. So absolutely beautiful. Great pot. Looks like Ayers Rock or Uluru, as you probably know. Should call it Uluru. It's a really, really nice tree. Another one of my top mentions. I think this English elm is actually unsung hero at the moment. I don't know if people are seeing this stunning tree. This is exquisite. It is absolutely exquisite. I don't know about the pot, unfortunately, but look at that trunk and the movement and all that fine twigginess. Wow, it really is a wonderful tree. Probably, not the biggest tree, it's not the smallest, but it's perfect size, I guess, but very nice. And I think it's really good. I think this narrow-leafed black peppermint is also stunning. A beautiful trunk, the movement, the naturalness, the flow, the dead wood as well, and kind of just styled how they are. Very nice. And I've got to give you a mention of this from Cypress. I think this is quite stunning too. Gorgeous tree. The trunk, the dead wood inside, really amazing. And this trident also, apart from that one little branch sticking out there, it's pretty stunning. Hard to choose. Some really good trees in this exhibition this year. And also this Japanese maple. Can't walk past this gorgeous tree. A little bit biased because I love maples, Shimbaku, pines. So lovely tree, gorgeous. So which one do I think is best in show for me? Let's have a look. So just coming back to this gorgeous Japanese maple, it really is one of my favourites. I was so tempted to pick it as number one. The only thing probably I can't do, I'll have to be extremely picky here because I want to match up everything together. So that pot, like brown unglazed, with that beautiful foliage of reds just doesn't do it. Like if that was a cream pot or a light green or something like that, oh, it would be the tree's a show winner for me because I'm biased because I love maples. But overall, if that was a nice cream or light green, it just will absolutely just blow away for me. But let's just be really picky and try and pick everything based on the whole composition, and let's have a look which ones I think are the top. Alright, so this honey myrtle is absolutely special. Now, the reason I want to pick this out is their composition and the matching of the pot. Looks like as I said, it looks like Uluru. It's a gorgeous pot to the white bark, to the beautiful nature of the foliage, the trunk. It is a ripper tree. Okay, now this narrow-leaf black peppermint is just glorious. There's just a magnificent appreciation and matching of the pot to the... Look at that little picture even in the background of the sunset. It's just glorious. And just coming in to show you that beautiful trunk movement, that beautiful trunk moving up, it just is lovely and just something really appreciate how it grows naturally and as a native and how they look. So I'll give this my vote for this year of best tree in show. All right, everyone. So you're in luck. I have Quentin, who's I think is the best bonsai artist in Australia. Yes, I can. It's Quentin. So Quentin's going to actually give his opinion on the tree. So we're going to start with this Nikolai, is it?
Yeah, Eucalyptus Nikolai.
Go and stand there over there, Quentin. So everyone knows who you are.
So David's asked me to go around and pick my favourite tree in the show, and I've narrowed it down to 3. This is one which I really like. I've seen a lot in photos. I've seen it in person before as well. Each time it changes because branches on these things tend to die, but every time it comes back looking really, really nice. So this is one of my favourites. Why do I like? I love the lovely trunk lines. You can see the bark is now starting to curl and twist around the trunk, which is really nice. You've got the red, tiny little red branches on it. Some really nice dead wood in there, and it's a nice simple shape, and it's got those what I look for in eucalypts. Don't necessarily grow them like that myself, but you get the little parachute branches on these. So a really good example of that species. So this is another one that I really like in the show. It's a big cork oak. So those of you who don't know what cork oak, this is where corks come from. You can see over here is a little wine glass of corks, because that's what they use the cork from these to go on the top of the wine bottles. You've got the Penfolds wine bottle glass. So the whole presentation's been well done. Pot works really well with this tree. It's sort of a subtle olivey green which tones in both with the leaves and the bark. But the big feature of this tree is this bark. Have a look at it. It's so fissured and twisting. This is a very, very nice tree. So this is number 2 of my top 3. Really, really nice tree. So we'll go and have a look at number 3. Okay, the other tree in my top 3 is this one, English elm. Have a look at the ramification. It's twisting. There's hardly a straight line throughout the whole tree. It's an old tree. It's obviously been collected, probably chewed down by cattle at some stage. There's some really lovely natural deadwood in here, hollows in the trunk. A really lovely, lovely English elm. I have a couple of English elms myself, so I'm a big lover of these trees. And would you keep the bottom branch? Yes, I would, even though you might at first glance take it away, but no, I'd keep it. So I like a lot of now to split those top 3 is really, really hard because they all offer something themselves. So I'm reluctant to go to a top 1. So sorry, Dave. So another one which gets a real honourable mention is probably not quite in the top 3, but it's not far out of it. Is this Kunzia. So you have obviously a collected tree. It's got so much natural movement and deadwood through it, and it's been shaped up in quite a quick time for an old-looking bonsai. So the only thing I probably don't like, and I know we're not least, the stand doesn't really suit the tree, but we can't all have the perfect stand for the perfect tree. So yeah, maybe I just make it a top 4.
Okay, thanks, Glenn.
And we play for grand final later
your
on.
advice and input into these. So hopefully everyone enjoyed that input. Thanks, Quentin. All right, let's have a look at the trading area. That's quiet at the moment, thank goodness. It was pretty crazy before. Let's go over here. I'm sure the vendors won't mind me filming. There's a little fig, Megumi Bennett's fig. Book on display. I love these pots. This is by Marie Hewitson. She's got some glorious pots for sale. She's been on a roll here, selling these beautiful pots. Marie Hewitson. That's her name. Absolutely glorious. I bought a couple. With some lovely stands by Lindsay and Glennis. Lovely stands as well. Over here, we've got Rod Vert's Underwood pots. Sensational, glorious pots. All handmade. We're very lucky in Australia. Great potters. We've got Hugh Grant. There he is. Hey, g'day, Hugh. He's got his beautiful display. I'll come have a look at it. These are some really cool plastic, but they look amazing. They look really good. Grow pots. Awesome. Let's go over to Hugh. Hugh's got some gorgeous trees. Look at these beautiful trees. Hugh Grant's amazing trees. And lots of different pieces. Look at this. Sensational. If you love Hugh's work, there you go. Got lots of pots here. Samarkand pottery. Heaps of pots. Handmade. Really nice. Oh, there's our show brochure. Coming up in July in Melbourne. Woohoo! And look at these pots. Purple. Amazing. Oh, look at these glorious pots. These are made to order at the moment. Sensational. Made to order. They're going to be Tracy Francis pots. Got some stands over there. Bonsai ceramics. We got, I can't even go in here because there's too many to choose from. These are all Japanese pots. Tons of Japanese pots by Grant Bowie. So all Japanese. That is a massive collection of Japanese pots. Have a look at that. Now we've got some trees here. This is the guy from Melbourne, Bonsai Sensations down. There's too many trees, too many people in this stand to have a look. Bonsai Sensation. We've got Neil Padbury here from Shibu. He's down as well. Got some lovely trees. We've got Greg here from Bonsai Ceramics as well. Love Greg. I love his Chinese pots. They're amazing. Look at these things. These are really cool. He imports these. Look at that. Very unique. There you go. Lots of stuff. It's a pretty busy area. Well, it's quiet at the moment because all the delegates for the conference are in the actual conference, not me. I'm doing my videos now because that's the only time to get out. But there you go.